Today there was a security scare near the Israeli embassy in London, in the Kensington Gardens area. Police showed up in full protective gear and locked the area down. Nothing was confirmed, but there were rumors, and it was all about drones carrying dangerous material, specifically nuclear material. But nothing ever showed up, thank God. It could have been real, and that's the point. Because the reality is we're living in a time where small actions have big consequences. You don't need something massive anymore. Technology's changed, and they can do a lot of things with drones now, or suitcases for that matter. You just need one incident in the wrong place at the wrong time, and everything changes. Some nuclear material, a virus, a bacteria, a chemical, easily dropped from a couple hundred feet off a drone. At the same time, over in the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most important shipping routes in the world, it just opened back up, but only because of a temporary ceasefire. Just days ago, things were a lot more unstable, and even now they're still shaky. That situation can change at any minute, and that's going to affect the economies of the whole world. These aren't the same events. They're different places, different situations, possibly tied to the same ongoing event, but they show the same thing. It almost reminds me of a factory. When the whistle blows, everybody stops, they go have lunch, they talk, they share stories, they take a break, and then the whistle blows and they run back to their jobs and continue working. It all starts right back up. Well, even in war, you see it. They call it a ceasefire. And then it ends. And when they stop the ceasefire, they go back to killing each other. They're thrown into a situation where it's kill or be killed. They don't know each other. They never even met. Different flags, different places, different beliefs. But the man on the other side isn't gaining anything. He's just trying to survive. He's fighting because he is told to, because he believes his country's right. The decisions are made far away, behind desks, but the consequences are lived out by the people on the ground. That tells you something important. These things don't just end. They pause, and then they start again. The hatred's always there. And let me be clear. I'm not selling anything. I'm not making anything off this. I do have stuff on my Amazon Associates page at dogtowntradingcompany.com. But if you don't buy it there and you buy it on your own, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to see you guys safe. People need to think about having basic protective gear. The problem is, even if you have it, there's no guarantee that you'll have time to use it. If you don't get a warning, you won't know to put it on. You can't walk around wearing a gas mask all day. That's why it's not just about the gear. You have to have the training, and you have to have the alert. It's about awareness and paying attention, having the mindset to react when something doesn't feel quite right. You can have all the gear in the world, but if you don't know how to use it or when to use it, it doesn't help you. And sometimes you don't get that warning, or sometimes you get it too late. And that's the takeaway. Anything can go sideways at a moment's notice. You may not get a warning. It could happen instantly. You can't control the actions of others, and you can only control your own. Most situations are out of your control. And that means you prepare for the worst and pray for the best. Keep yourself and your family safe, because when it's your turn, you might not have time to figure it out. Be prepared, train, practice. Use your stuff and make sure you know how to use it. And lastly, you don't want to be the guy standing in line at Costco hoping there's something left. You want to already have your stuff ready. God bless you guys. Patriot Zero out.